it chapter by chapter, one bite at a time. So many adventures and mountains we can climb. Take it word for word, line by line, one bite at a time.
Welcome to Bite at a Time Books, where we read you your favorite classics one bite at a time. My name is Bree Carlile, and I love to read, and wanted to share my passion with listeners like you. If you want to know what's coming next and vote on upcoming books, sign up for our newsletter at biteatatimebooks.com. You'll also find our new t-shirts in the shop, including podcast shirts and quote shirts from your favorite classic novels. Be sure to follow my show on your favorite podcast platform so you get all the new episodes. You can find most of our links in the show notes, but also our website, biteatatimebooks.com, includes all of the links for our show, including to our Patreon to support the show, and YouTube, where we have special behind the narration of the episodes. We're part of the Bite at a Time Books Productions Network. If you'd also like to hear what inspired your favorite classic authors to write their novels, and what was going on in the world at the time, check out the Bite at a Time Books Behind the Story podcast, wherever you listen to podcasts. Please note, while we try to keep the text as close to the original as possible, some words have been changed to honor the marginalized communities who've identified the words as harmful, and to stay in alignment with Bite at a Time Books' brand values. Today we'll be continuing Les Miserables by Victor Hugo. Chapter 11. A Bad Guide to Napoleon. A Good Guide to Bülow. The painful surprise of Napoleon is well known. Grouchy hoped for. Blucher arriving. Death instead of life. Fate has these turns. The throne of the world was expected. It was St. Helena that was seen. If the little shepherd who served as a guide to Bülow, Blucher's lieutenant, had advised him to debouch from the forest above Frischemont instead of below Plainsnow, the form of the 19th century might, perhaps, have been different. Napoleon would have won the battle at Waterloo. By any other route than that below Plainsnow, the Prussian army would have come out upon a ravine impassable for artillery, and Bülow would not have arrived. Now, the Prussian General Muffling declares that 1 hour's delay, and Blucher would not have found Wellington on his feet. The battle was lost. It was time that Bülow should arrive, as will be seen. He had, moreover, been very much delayed. He had bivouacked at Dion-le-Mont, and had set out at daybreak. But the roads were impassable, and his division stuck fast in the mire. The ruts were up to the hubs of the cannons. Moreover, he had been obliged to pass the dial on the narrow bridge of the Waver. The street leading to the bridge had been fired by the French, so that caissons and ammunition wagons could not pass between 2 rows of burning houses, and had been obliged to wait until the conflagration was extinguished. It was midday before Bülow's vanguard had been able to reach Chapelle Saint-Lambert. Had the action been begun 2 hours earlier, it would have been over at 4 o'clock, and Blucher would have fallen on the battle won by Napoleon. Such are these immense risks proportioned to an infinite which we cannot comprehend. The Emperor had been the first, as early as midday, to descry with his field glass on the extreme horizon something which had attracted his attention. He had said, "I see yonder a cloud, which seems to me to be troops." Then he asked the Duc de Dalamati, "Soult, what do you see in the direction of Chapelle Saint-Lambert?" The Marshal, leveling his glass, answered, 4,000 or 5,000 men, sire, evidently grouchy. But it remained motionless in the mist. All the glasses of the staff had studied the cloud pointed out by the Emperor. Some said it is trees. The truth is that the cloud did not move. The Emperor detached Doman's division of light cavalry to reconnoiter in that quarter. Bülow had not moved, in fact. His vanguard was very feeble and could accomplish nothing. He was obliged to wait for the body of the army corps. and he had received orders to concentrate his forces before entering into line. But at 5 o'clock, perceiving Wellington's peril, Blucher ordered Bülow to attack and uttered these remarkable words: "We must give air to the English army." A little later, the divisions of Losthin, Hiller, Hack, and Reisel deployed before Lebau's corps. The cavalry of Prince William of Prussia debouched from the forest of Paris. Plancenow was in flames, and the Prussian cannonballs began to rain even upon the ranks of the guard in reserve behind Napoleon. Thank you for joining Bite at a Time Books today, while we read a bite of one of your favorite classics. Again, my name is Bree Carlile, and I hope you come back tomorrow for the next bite of Les Miserables. Don't forget to sign up for our newsletter at biteatatimebooks.com and check out the shop. You can check out the show notes or our website, biteatatimebooks.com, for the rest of the links for our show. We'd love to hear from you on social media as well.